back to another session of walkthroughs. Do we play through? I think we're doing play through a Battletech. And just finding we are playing Battletech's campaign again, and things are a bit different. Look around the screen, see if you see anything new. I mean, there was the opening clip. Oh yeah, if you noticed in the top right, I've got me a Paradox account. That's what this means. I have a bonus video in the description, if I remember. I should remember. Of me customizing my profile. But before we do that, we're going to redeem unlock code. This is something that you get for getting Battletech on Kickstarter. So be right back. Success! Thank you for supporting Battletech. All right. Now let's update profile so I can show you all the things that have to do with having a Paradox profile. Like customizing the colors of your team, of your lands. Having all of these emblems to go right next to your name. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I looked at many and had trouble choosing. The one with, you know, blue, green, white, or blue, white, gold, red, green too, but green's more of a green and blue and unity color, so yeah. And then Watch picked this out because this is our game that we play together. Anyway, let's do the Kickstarter one. You got all the different colors. Basically, this is lower. Oh, this is upper. Or it's just not working. Or it is just not working. Interesting. Maybe this looks like the recorder. There you go, see. Okay. Yeah, maybe it just looks like a recorder being on. Just saying. Hey, those are the colors. A really good selection. Yeah, that's too chromy. Oh, just like, oh, yeah. That's gonna be like that. Be like my power armor, which it typically is. Battletech is. But yeah, so as you saw in the intro, I finally looked for mods. And today we're just using Melee Mover. I'll be starting a secondary Let's Play with the Inner Sphere. So yeah. And maybe with a couple other mods. Like a mod that allows you to use tanks and other mechs which aren't in the game, or which are either aren't playable or are in the game usually. About from the same time period. So yeah, let's continue. Before I continue, I'm thinking, should this be a gameplay video? Watch Miles. It's, Watch can't play usually because the campaign and I are so dumb. Watch Miles again. Oh well, look at all these saves. It's been, it has been a year. That's good. Yeah, that's not load. You know what? I think, you know what? Since the since the gameplay videos are the main videos, I want this to be part of the gameplay videos instead. So never mind, this is the gameplay video. Let's do some skirmish. Yay! Watch is like, hey, all right. Watch doesn't want to change. Watch doesn't want to change his. I was asking Watch if he wanted to change his lens. He doesn't want to. He wants a fair rematch. Which, by the way, I won against the AI. Which may be wondering, wait, that's dumb.
Commander.
Haven't you ever won against the AI? Yes, I have. It's just I was referring to my son. Which files? Yeah. Last night we were playing this just off camera. Or normally. And I actually won against him on River Crossing. It was still a hard match, but I won. So instead, let's do a different place altogether. Okay, Crater. Oh, that looks interesting. Still Valley. Red City. Stacks. Let's do something we haven't done ever. I'll find Big Roach. Big Luck. Canyon. Central Mountain. Oh no, Central Mountain. I'll watch your nods. Alright, Windy Day. Sure. Yeah, sure. Let's do Windy. It's be unlimited with my team versus his team. Although watch, you don't have an assault. Watch like that. Watch it like that's fine. I can beat you anyway. Okay. You have two heavies though. All four. All my four assaults. And he almost won. I think about it. All right. Are you sure? What? He's like, yes, I'm sure. He's like, yes, I'm sure. Okay. Okay, he's like, I love these things and hugs them. Guess he can have them like in the tabletop, which, speaking of, I have been looking at tabletop stuff recently, which I would record my journey with tabletop, which should be interesting. And one of the franchises I've been looking at is, of course, Battletech. But problem with Battletech is, you know how bad it is to find their games, their video games. It is so much worse finding their actual game. I mean, basically we're in the time period in September 2018 when they're transitioning from Alpha Strike back to Classic again. Classic is the original rule set made by the original makers of Battletech, in which you have a card in which you have individual segments, like in this game. Whereas Alpha Strike is much more simplified, which I would prefer, at least to start out with. However, you can use the old battle mechs. You can use the old battle mechs for the new game anyway. So yeah, and pretty much all of it's sold out on the website because they're transitioning, and they are coming out with a new Alpha Strike pack and a new Classic pack. So I'm gonna get those. However, I really want to get on eBay. There is on eBay in 6 days. 6 days there's an auction going off for a Halo Fleet Battles Fall of Reach pack, which is the only one that really exists. There might be more, but still. And I really want that to start off.
Initiated.
And I know y'all will love it because it's Halo. Alrighty, so what are we up against? I mean, we know what we're up against, but what are we looking at? Oh wow, this map is split. Oh, this is the end of the map? Yeah, that's okay. This is the map border. So we're okay. This is interesting. That's Siberia. Good. Good thing we're in the mix. Actually, that's probably soil. What in the world is going on there? Map border. Well, just like area. Yeah. Map border. Oh, it's a big canyon. Okay.
Copy that.
But and then these are my killers in battle. me then, Zeus. Oh, are they actually over there? Is that the end of the map? That's the map board. Oh wow, we're actually fighting over a city. Okay, well that's kind of what I wanted. Okay, do we north for the trees or do we flank? We flank. This map is kind of.
Let's move.
So we can maybe get line of sight. Okay, watch is going. But yeah, so I want to try that. And I could get four. Well, I mean, I could get for under $100 and have an entire game where you can have 2 players, which is something which is something that doesn't happen with tabletop. Because tabletop, $100 is usually the $100 for a normal game is you're getting started with maybe 2 players. Unless of course you're playing a tactical game where it's basically this, but with people. Or but outside armor, then it's let's go over here and then they have excellent firing angles. Not there, going to go wide.
Move order confirmed.
And you're going to go up front.
Position confirmed.
Oh yeah, oh Billy Goat.
Got it. Moving to position.
That's like how they walk on the side, but yeah. Usually it's like $50 to get a starting army, 50 to 100 to get a starting army. Unless of course you do something tactical, which I'm also looking in. Oh, well, there you go.
My sensors picked up something.
Indeed. Also has some settings on that allows me to see them easier. Okay, who has sensor? Do you have sensor lock?
Yeah.
You should be. You should have. Good, good. Okay, you need to not press Q keyboards. So unergonomic. Was the Q always say that? Indeed.
Heading out.
Let me get better line of sight here. But I'm also trying. I'm going to try out X-wing. I kind of want to try out Armada, but again, it's expensive, and B, I don't really like the Galactic Civil War era ship battles very much. I love the Republic ones, but the Galactic era, I much prefer. It's a look on your face. She's like, huh? I much prefer. You know, I much prefer. You don't know because I didn't tell you. I much prefer. In the Galactic Civil War era, the Starfire battles. Oh, that's not good. That's really not good. Well, Watch is focused on these forces. Well, at least we now know Watch isn't watching the video. Watch Miles, because Watch only has the ability of the player. He is a player. He's just controlling an AI opponent, which is interesting. Watch Miles again.
Aye, aye.
You need to sprint. Okay, that's 3.
Copy that.
And also what I like about X-wing, and also I want to try Star Trek Attack Wing, although that's hard to find. And I want to try them because they're pretty much pre-painted and ship battles I like. You know, they're from videos I watch from any wargaming and stuff like that, the battle reports.
I hate these guys.
Yeah. You know, like what I recommend if you're going to try tabletop is watch a full battle report, not one of those where I only show you what happens after a turn, because they're not very helpful. I mean, they're good if you know what you're doing or you just want to casually watch a match. However, if you want to know how to learn, you gotta watch a battle report where they show you the entire motions. And also I'm playing on getting Tabletop Simulator, which will help too. Yes, Dallas is the field.
Standing by. Move order received.
Only long-range missile, eh? We'll do it. Also, I think when the FX stay building.
Hey,
Get like some cover.
okay, let's go.
Oh yeah, and none of the Alpha Strike, you know, going back to Battletech's boxes, none of the Alpha Strikes worked for me. Really.
If you say so.
However, the new box, I forgot what it's called. It's long and it's very endearing, like a game about armored warfare, something like that. No, I don't think it's that. You know, it could be confused by tanks, but
My armor.
it comes with mechs that I actually know. So yeah, and mechs I won't mind having and starting out with. And another one which I'm looking at, which would be Infinity, the tabletop. You need not be there anymore.
Aye, aye.
Oh, are you jump disabled? Maybe. You need to be as far away from there as possible. Don't get in the rocks. You get to be in the rocks. Yeah, just run. They won't really have anything on you. But yeah, Infinity, I like everything about Infinity. I like its setting. I like all the units to an extent. You know, like there's nothing I don't like. I like 1.4K where I'm very picky on what I like about it. You know, like I like Imperial Guard. Like the only section I like completely is Imperial Guard. Space Marines kinda, and the rest are good baddies.
Not much armor left in that location.
Yep, alright. I don't know what thing I'm bugging. Watch is like, sorry,
Awaiting
yeah, he probably
orders.
missed something. Happens. Also, oh, I'm also using mods. That could be a thing. Not said. You need to sprint some more. Actually, okay, there's the back guy. Girl. Watch the girl. Okay, you go for it. Sprint.
Roger that.
But yeah. But there's actually two factions I really like, which is not Ardinia, but yeah, Ardinia. Basically, they are, because Infinity takes place 100 years from now, in which humanity has colonized the stars to an extent. And one of the first colonies will be Ardinia, or not Ardinia. It's not Ardinia, is it? That's the America faction, but or is it Ardinia? I think it's Ardinia. Actually, I didn't really memorize it. But yeah.
Standing by.
Fine, you have no cover. There is no cover here. They got cover. That's not good. We fall back all the way, though. You know what? That's actually not a terrible idea. I was like, oh, coward. He's kidding, of course. Yeah, that's your maximum fallback and still be able to fight forward. That's supposed to show your logo. Oh no, it's because Watch is like, oh right, it's because the Kickstarter thing doesn't show up. Okay, that makes sense.
I'm here.
Oh, you got jump jet. Right, you're the one with jump jets. Right, so actually let's swap you back. Which faster, are you sprinting or are you jump jetting? You jump jetting.
I may regret this.
Maybe. Well, I regret it more. Once you like, we'll see about that. Death cone. Then there's the one which is the top military, which is basically Templars. Which is pretty cool. And then basically they have super advanced technology, whereas Ardinia has
They're shooting at me.
advanced, but basically they have technology we'll have easily within 20 years. Whereas Panotia, which is an interesting name for a faction which is Templars, which are also Scandinavian, but also in space. But also the most powerful faction.